How is it going out there, everybody? This is Jordan Jones on the Super Punchout Speedrun tutorial. We're going to go ahead and speedrun Rick Bruiser. The great thing about Rick Bruiser, there's no randomness. If you use some strats, there's randomness if you use a harder strat. But if you use easy strats, there's no randomness. So just wait until his guard drops, punch him in the face like that. And he's going to hit you right away. If you hold up, you can block it easily, but you don't want to do that if you're going for real fast times. You actually want to dodge. You rather dodge right or duck. I prefer ducking. Like I said, you can dodge right if you want to. And the dodge can be buffered. Excuse me, baby, but you don't want to buffer the punch. You want to wait one stride before you land the punch. Not really a stride, but the time it would take to do a stride. And once you hit the counter, everything else is buffered for the rest of the thing. After you hit that counter, it's just here's the buffer you do. It's actually quite simple. It's just right face punch, right body blow, two right face punches, then two right body blows. And then the DZ buffer is buffered with that. We'll talk about the DZ buffer when we get to that. These are all buffered right here. After this one, the buffer is just two left body blows and then a low super. It's literally that easy. Very, very easy to do. And then the easiest phase 2 you can do is when he gets back up, just hit him once again. Duck his punch. And hit the counter by waiting the same amount of time it would take for any opponent to do their strides, then just buffer an uppercut. Here's the easiest phase 3 you can do at first. So what you're going to do with this phase is, he's going to do his, you saw me dodge that right there, but let me start it over because you know what first timers would do. If you know how to dodge that, you can dodge it if you want to, but an easier technique, that's kind of hard to dodge. I just want to show an easier technique you can do with that. Okay, that's kind of difficult to dodge. This will take a little bit of practice to do, but it becomes muscle memory. Once you get it, it becomes muscle memory. And then when it gets back up, what you want to do is just, phases 1 and 2 are always the same. And then when he does this, I want to show an easier way you can dodge that. That's kind of hard to dodge. It's just to block the first two by blocking low, then blocking high. Block low, you just have to, don't press anything to block low. And then hold up to block high, and then dodge the uppercut like this. Then hit him once, then an uppercut. You'll be 1 second later if you block it like that, but that's not a big deal. It happens sometimes, but if you dodge that, you'll be a second earlier. And here's some harder strats you can do that will work, but these have randomness. Let's just do the first 2 phases again. First 2 phases are always the same. Keep this in mind. That's not a real buffer. I messed up a little bit right there. Because I was talking and stuff like that. It's hard for me to focus on that. Two left body blows and a low super will knock him out right here. You should get 7.15 on first phase or 7.18. As long as it's before 8 seconds, you're fine. You can try to hold up and B, and then he's going to block it. If he shakes when he blocks it, you know he's going to counter back with a handbreaker attack. I want to try to show that off at least once. I know he rarely does it, but I just want to show it off at least once. If he does that, you can dodge and go for a faster time if you want to. Guys, just whatever's randomness he is, whether or not he'll do it or not. I'm not sure what triggers it, but still. So when he gets back up, I'm holding up and B, And then if he shakes, I'm just going to buffer a left dodge. And then I'm going to hit once, and then I'm going to hit B once, and then up and A. He didn't do it, but let's try again. Hopefully he'll do it this time. It's totally random whether or not he'll do it. But if he does shake, you just know to buffer a left dodge. And then after you buffer the left dodge, buffer B, and then buffer up an A. You don't have to buffer B, but after you hit B, you have to buffer up an A to do an uppercut to knock him down. Let's see if I can do this. I'm buffering up in B. Hopefully he'll retaliate. He doesn't. I'm not sure how to make him retaliate right there, but it's just totally random where he'll retaliate or not. Whatever's random this is. Or not, he'll punch you right there. You have to hit him in the face from... Let's just try buffering body blow. We'll try it. I don't know if it'll work or not, but let's try it. To see if he retaliates with that way. Normally, you'd hit him in the face for him to retaliate. I'm just buffering B is all I'm doing. I'm buffering B. Hopefully he'll retaliate. If he, you know he retaliates if he shakes like that. But if he does, you just dodge left him once and then... He does! And you can go for a faster time like that at 13.18. Which is not extremely rare for this to happen. It happens like 25% of the time maybe. And a really hard strat would be also to try to do like we do with Hoi Corlo, to wait until his guard drops and tap up and A to do an uppercut, and then dodge, and then buffer a punch to the face. Excuse me, let's go over the whole fight again, and I'll try to do that harder strat. Everything's buffered except for the first and the third. Except for the first punch and the punch to counter and the counter. Everything else in the first counter, everything else is buffered. Phases 1 and 2 are always the same, and I even messed up. Because his punches are so quick, so it's easy to mess up. And plus I'm talking, it's hard to do while I'm talking. I might have to be quiet for a little bit so I can focus on this, then we'll explain phase 3. You have to, as soon as you duck, wait a split second, and then hit B, is what you want to do. You want to... I'm going to try to do this right here, this harder strat. Maybe not, it didn't work, but it doesn't matter, we did it. He blocked it, and then he tried to break my hand, I didn't let him. And then we dodged, punched him once, and then did a super. And that's Rick Bruiser. If you have any questions about the speedrun of Rick Bruiser, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'm glad to answer it for you. And moving on to Nick Bruiser next time. Okay, everybody, that was it. If that's helpful, have a good one.